Hello my friends, Gabriel here and welcome to Overwatch. This is a quick guide on how to be effective in Overwatch as a new player and hopefully give you the edge when your team needs you the most. Do you want to be a close range combatant that wields a mighty hammer to smash your enemies? Or do you want to sit at a distance and pick off enemies with precision shots? This can be a winning decision, but players need to know fully the hero that they are selecting in order to be the most effective for their team. First, let's talk about hero knowledge. The game starts with 21 selectable heroes, and Blizzard plans on adding more as time goes on. This is great news for the game, but leaves newer players feeling helpless when it comes to choosing a hero. The game has some great built-in training scenarios that can mitigate this problem, and it is highly suggested that a newer player use these tools to their advantage. Each hero in Overwatch has a unique playstyle and abilities. This can make the game extremely fun and versatile, but players need to know what a hero can do in order to get the full experience. Using the practice range is a great way to test heroes' strengths and weaknesses. This is a fully loaded map that has enemies and friendlies running around, allowing players to truly test all of the scenarios a hero could find themselves in. Test out each hero and see what abilities you like and don't like. I suggest finding a hero in each category that has you itching to take out enemy players. This allows a player to quickly switch if needed. This leads us to our next topic, which is switching characters during gameplay. The map and battle can change simply by switching a selected hero. As players switch characters, the dynamics of the game will change, forcing players to adapt or get destroyed. As mentioned before, each hero has its own unique strengths and weaknesses, and if you have the player knowledge down, then picking the right hero to counter another will become second nature in fields of battle. If you're brand new to the game, using the Practice versus AI training module helps a ton in this aspect, as it pits you and 5 other real players against a team of dynamic AI. They move and switch characters like real players, giving you the time to learn and adapt to certain heroes in a less competitive setting. This is helpful for getting your feet wet. Players can also get a feel for the different game modes and learn the maps in this training module as well. Next, let's move on to some settings that can help a player up their game greatly. In almost any FPS or arena combat game, it's a great idea to have your field of view set to the highest settings, as it can boost a player's awareness of what's going on around them. This is a huge advantage when it comes to seeing the battlefield in its entirety. You may be able to peek an enemy before they can see you simply because you have more field of view than they do. Next, we have a few options that can help improve a player's stats and speed in the game. If you're competitive like myself, you'll want to know what you're doing in any given match. Under the options, there is a gameplay tab on the top left that allows players to skip the kill cam if they don't care to see who rocked them, as well as a kill feed display that lets you know how you're doing. This helps push me to the next level, as I always try and do better than before. Alrighty, we've covered hero knowledge and some settings that should help you get into the fight. Let's move on to actual in-game play that will be sure to help push your team to the next level. First, let's start with team play. This is a team-based game, and lone wolves, although valuable, can be a negative effect on a team as they are helping no one but themselves. This game has multiple classes for a reason, and a team needs all of them to be truly effective in a match. Support classes that actually support their allies will make a huge difference in a fight and can lead a team to victory. This requires tanks to guard and defend their allies or objectives, as well as offensive and defensive heroes to destroy enemy players in a fight. Next, we have focusing combat. If you're a longtime PvPer and there's support classes keeping the enemy in a fight, you know as well as I do that they need to go down ASAP. Focusing down enemy support players while defending your own will increase your team's odds of victory. It's how the game has been played and needs to be played in order to beat the best. Take out the other team's healers and watch as they drop like flies before you. This truly is one of the most important aspects to a team-based combat. While building a team, be sure to pay attention to what characters and classes people have picked. This is why earlier I suggested picking a hero from each role that you are familiar with, as there may be too many offensive players already, and what your team really needs is a tank or a healer. These are important in their own right and should be valued amongst a fully equipped team. This cycles back to why it's important to be able to switch to a new class of hero at any given moment in order to adapt to the fight and win. With each different hero and class, there's a unique ultimate that can be charged. Knowing when and where to use this is important, but what a lot of players are doing is saving the ultimate until the whole team is in an area in order to destroy them all in one big blast. As this sounds great and awesome, in practicality it's not very effective. These ultimates actually generate fairly quickly, so using them on the fly in a moment of need will be more effective than waiting to get that giant kill streak. Remember, your team is on the line, and if it's better to use the ultimate to save the day than to wait for that perfect moment of selfish glory, do it. I hope this has given you some insight as a new player on things to focus on while in the game. If this has been helpful and you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up and leave a comment about what you'd like to see from us in the future. If you want to support our channel and continue to see videos like this in the future, please subscribe. Have an awesome time in the killing fields of Overwatch, and as always, don't stop. Gabriel, signing out.